to go change his card. Forget you can withdraw cash. Conversation.
Nah, I'm really surprised
That was
because, no, I'm really, really surprised.
David had xenophobia in South Africa.
No, I know South Africa is South Africa. Like that country is in a league of its own.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that.
But I
Guys,
think the
it doesn't mean that
highest
there are not good people in
there,
this country.
but
so.
it's just the fact that you can find traces of racism in those countries. But I really want to know, can you find traces of racism in Nigeria?
Hello?
Hello?
Well,
do we have
has
traces
ever had,
of racism?
I've never heard, though. Me, I've never really heard.
I know the one where we do, whether not intertribal beef.
That one day.
That's the only one. We used to beef ourselves. And those don't join.
The boys still probably plan and steal or just harass you or something. It happens.
But they do that to even their own.
Yeah, they do that to even Nigerians.
Nigerians. So
but
that's
the one that you're calling racism aspect, Oyibo will come and you'll be
and
like,
they just want to
they'll now hurt
stone you, throw you egg.
No, I've never heard about it before.
Is that the case? Nigerians are really good.
Yeah.
If you guys have seen situation, because
I've
not
heard.
heard, I've not seen.
Yeah, that. I've not really heard. Hello? Hello?
Please reduce the volume of your TV set.
Guys, how hard is this thing, I beg?
I don't know how hard it is.
You're calling, you turn on the volume of
It's
your
just
TV.
how it's going to show you that these people now, to learn national anthem, go dey hard. It go dey hard. It go dey hard. It go dey hard.
You reach.
It go dey hard.
Me, only on the first stanza of the new national anthem.
I go learn them, don't worry, I go learn them.
All the best to you. I have
On
much.
Tuesday, I go wear green and green, white and green. I go come here sing the national
Guys,
anthem.
you've Nancy has spoken, you must wear that green and green.
If I don't get white, I feel wear green.
You must wear green and green. Green and white.
I don't get green and white.
To wear green, white, green.
I know they wear anything for it, sorry.
You go tie gilly.
I know if you tie gilly. And I will stand here.
Wait. I want to know, have they changed the pledge too?
They never changed.
But yeah, they'll change the pledge. They should have changed the pledge too now. Change the pledge, change the anthem, change our flag, change our name.
Make they not change.
Make government banner.
Make government banner. Make
them
banner. Make banner. That day for things that way they say make a banner.
No, traffic light is the same across everywhere in the world.
Is that a Nigerian
It's not a
invention?
Nigerian thing. We did not invent traffic
We
lights.
don't invent them.
Yeah.
Now, borrow we
But as
borrow.
for name, make government ban down.
May they not change
Let's
them.
pick this call.
But anyway, who are we to say may they
Hello?
not change them? Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
What's your name?
How you guys doing?
Hi.
My first time watching the channel.
Thank you.
What's your name? Calling from?
I'm actually from Ogun State.
Ogun State. That's nice.
Thank you so much, Precious. We
Hi,
appreciate
Precious.
you. And we hope you continue to watch.
Huh?
We hope you continue to watch.
Yeah, sure. I love those people.
Yeah. Welcome to the family.
What's your take on the new national anthem?
I don't get. They don't know what it's is. That's their problem.
Abi, that's what I've been asking since. Why did they change it?
But you have to hope for great things.
Honestly, I don't want to speak about the new national anthem right now. I'm only thinking about my administrative school. I don't care about the new national anthem.
Ouch. Very valid, Precious. Valid.
Huh?
Do you have a car?
Do I have what?
Do you have a car?
No.
Don't worry, this year, very soon, it will
You
happen.
get car.
This year, car is coming.
And when you get the car, beware of fuel attendants.
Sorry, I can't hear what you said.
You have a car this year, okay? We're praying for you. This year will not pass. The car is coming.
And she no here.
Nancy, yours your own. Leave,
No, my mission today
you've already
is to
said
ensure
it.
that car owners are not ripped off by
first, you not last. As
and
far as
so
Nigeria
that
liveth.
is, I want
far as
people,
this
I want to
country live.
wake, I want to awaken it. Alert them.
All the best to you and yours. Hello? 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 Good morning. Guys, walk away from your TV set. Be like Precious, right? Walk away from your TV set or you turn down the volume on your TV completely so that we can have a clear conversation here from our studios. Now, at the end of the day, I hope that we become better people and, you know, we just wholeheartedly share in the goodness that Nigerians are. Because Nigerians are very good people. Like, we're very hospitable. We are very kind when we want to be. You know, we're just wicked to ourselves. That's the truth. Nigerians are just wicked to ourselves.
But does it make sense?
You
Okay,
know.
now sibling fights.
We're just wicked to ourselves. But, like, when other people come into the country, we cannot. Or there's just some conversations and stuff like that, then maybe someone from Ghana
Now mistakenly choke them out.
will now come to put them out. They'll forget that beef.
They'll pause
they're
that beef for
having.
it now and say, oh God.
And say, oh, who are you speaking to?
Chale.
Chale? For example, during that calf, in this life, let us win this cup.
No, you say, well, you know, I love Nigerians. It's the way we spin the narrative immediately. We said we were not actually going for the cup. Now Ghana, we want to treat their F up. Is how we spin it? We're like, we really didn't care about the cup.
So you guys really think we think about the cup?
We didn't want. Oh God!
The problem is
like Jesus.
People Ghana and
Nigerians.
People Ghana and South Africa in their place.
We just wanted to make.
And that was the goal.
That was the goal. Cameroon was just a bystander because they decided to come and have their mouth.
We cannot be putting Cameroon in our fights. How can you Cameroon?
Nah, Cameroon was just a bystander. They mistakenly entered. They
Nigerians,
thought they were South Africans and Ghanaians.
Nigerians are bullies.
On
social media. That's what I was telling somebody that, listen, even if Ghana beat us,
they will chop it.
They'll still collect.
They will collect. We'll go and attack them in music space.
That's the thing. Yeah, come on, body, no join body. If you talk, you collect. Ghana will collect. Even if it's South Africa that is winning, Ghana will collect, you know. Even so, the thing is, Nigeria, like, African friend, when you talk about is Nigeria. Like, when you talk about the people of Africa, like when people come to Africa and where is the place that you experience
so
people,
let me
it's us. But when you talk about infrastructure, South Africa.
So before I think recent times where people started hearing about Nigeria, when you talk about Africa, it was always South Africa.
I don't think so.
My G was South Africa.
I don't think so.
Most people wanted. You see how you feel like it's impossible.
No, I'm not saying it's impossible. What I'm saying is when you ask the bane of Africa, even from before, you would always hear Nigeria. Southern Africa, I don't think so. Really.
Bane of Africa, my G was South Africa.
I don't think so. I think it depends on what you're asking for. It depends on what. If you're asking infrastructure and development, it's always been South Africa. South Africa is way ahead of Nigeria in terms of development. But when you talk about, there's some things when you talk about movies.
South Africa before there.
South Africa movies, impossible. South Africa, even their movies now, the movies they're producing now in South Africa, it's compared to our 2000 and 2003 movies. It's not yab. It's facts. Even South Africans, they went acid with movies. They know. Every African on this continent knows that when you talk about Nollywood, Nollywood is the third largest movie network in the
Yes,
world.
we know.
For crying out loud. It's Hollywood, after Hollywood is Bollywood,
Then
and
it's
Nollywood.
Nollywood.
So what are you saying? It's always been there. Like when Nigeria started getting into the movie scene, watch I can't Patience Ozone called them, Ukwachinaka, all of them, they've always been there, you know, even from way before the masquerade and stuff. Like, bro, Nigerians in movie sector, it has always been a thing, you know, we've always been there. But when you talk about things like maybe real estate, infrastructure, then South Africa definitely has the upper hand over Nigeria. That's just what it is. You know, it's always been like that, and it would continue to be like that. You know,
13.
mm,
Valuable industry
okay,
in the world based on
Okay.
its worth and revenues as at 2013.
okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
What are you trying to say? What's the point there?
So just become, Nigeria not become. When was Nigeria recognized?
When was South African movie industry recognized? That's what you Googled. You Google.
I asked, how has Nigeria, the Nollywood, how long has Nollywood been the third biggest movie industry?
Now, what
in the
number is
world?
South Africa?
I will have to check.
Check what number South Africa is, and then you now check when it was. Because at the end of the day, it's facts. Like, if you go to your data, go through your data, you would literally see that Nigerians have been putting in the work as far as films are concerned. Like, when we even started doing CDs, to caskets, to all of those things, it has always been Nigeria.
But that's see,
even
my
YT.
point. So no movie, hands down, yes.
Exactly,
And
that's
so
the point. You're trying to argue that point with me.
I was not arguing.
You were. You're already
No,
saying
no,
that
no,
South
no,
Africa
no.
were ahead of
Grab
Nigeria.
grace. I was not arguing movie with you. I can't argue movie
No,
with
you
you.
said that. No, Nancy. That's what even made me say what I said. You said that South Africans were even above, you know, beyond
Grab
Nigerians
me.
in
I
movies.
said this, that from outside, when you said the bane of Africa, people saw the bane of Africa.
That's South Africa.
Back then was South Africa.
And I now said
because
that-
even the movies that you might think that people would know.
Yeah.
Do you know that there are people who think those movies are not Nigerian?
See,
they are South Africans.
It's impossible.
Don't say it's
I
impossible.
promise you.
Grandpas, don't.
It's impossible. No, I will not. No,
It is about
I'm not
what
going to
people
accept that.
think about you from afar.
No,
Grandpas, you don't have to accept it.
Everybody
No,
knows that
Grandpas.
Nollywood.
No,
everyone
you don't
knows,
have to
no.
accept.
I'm not going to
That's
do
what
that.
you
No, don't
think
do that.
because you are in the reality.
Nancy,
Everybody
listen.
feels about Nollywood.
Everybody knows.
Trust
I've never heard anybody at all. I've never in my life. I have never in my life, in my how many years on? This is my big age.
Which
I've never heard anybody say that South Africa,
which is the poorest
that
country. Hold on.
Don't- it's a,
If they can ask you that simple question, which is the poorest country in Africa, and you're mentioning Nigeria and South Africa, do you not think when you mention movie industry,
self.
grab
No, you,
There are people
you're the one.
don't know
See, you gave
about
your
the
point.
great things
Can
of
I make my point? Can I make
Nigeria?
my point? Are you done? Can I make my point? Everybody that is anybody who watches movies and has heard of Nollywood
Now you are saying people who watch movies. Oh.
Before. What is the
People
conversation?
people who
What's the
are
conversation?
movie critics.
What's
People
no?
who are into
You're the one
movies.
saying that, Nancy.
People
You're the
who are
one
sorry,
saying that.
people who
You are the one
watch
saying that.
movies.
Anybody who
Grand
watches
Prix.
a you would literally from the movies,
are you
from whatever.
asking?
From probably Google, you probably ask Google.
There are people
You probably
that
check
UK,
on.
that
Do you understand?
UK, that don't know how Nigeria
Nancy,
speak.
listen to me. Anybody, bro, anybody. Probably be wondering, is this German? Is this Russian? What language is this? I'm probably look it up and then I'm gonna check it out and I'll know it. If I watch a Nollywood film, for crying out loud, it's called Nollywood for a freaking reason. If I watch a Nollywood film,
How you know
one
it's
of
a
the
Hollywood
first
film? It's
how
not
do-
going
how
to
do you
be
know Hollywood
written,
movies?
So, Hollywood movies, what do we know? It's not written Heart of Stone Hollywood.
Exactly.
It's not written Hollywood.
Exactly. So how do you know it's a
not.
Hollywood movie?
Because I love movies, Grand Prix.
Aside you, Nancy, aside you, you're not the only one on this existence in this earth. Anybody who watches, bro, I'm telling you straight up right now.
But you know that
if you say that, no, Nancy,
America
no.
is
If you say
freaking
that,
well
no.
known more than Nigeria.
If you say that, listen, see, we're talking about the third largest, biggest, most made revenue movie system in the world. That's what we're talking about here.
Which one is number one?
That's
Is
what
number
we're
two?
talking about here.
Do you realize how
Do you understand?
long? Do you know how
That's
long?
what we're talking about
that
here.
was as 2013, before 2013.
That is what we're
how many
talking
people
about
are
here.
Hollywood?
Bro, we've literally been what are you saying now,
That's
bro?
the
I'm done with
question.
this
Before
show.
2013,
I'm done with this show,
how many
please.
people-
I'm
Grand
done.
Prix,
I'm done.
I'm not
I'm
saying
done.
that
I'm
Nollywood
done,
has
please.
not done-
You're discrediting Nollywood
No,
to a
that's
That's what
not
you're
what
doing.
you would
And it's
say.
wrong. Don't do
I am
that.
not discrediting
Don't do that.
Nollywood.
Just
No,
come off here and discredit
I know,
Nollywood. Before
that is- I
2013,
know.
how many Nollywood?
It is biggest industry.
Okay.
You keep acting like everybody should know Nigeria, but
Yeah.
the reality is that not everybody knows about Nollywood, and you have to stick to that fact.
Nancy, nobody's saying
It's the
that's
truth.
my sister. Nobody's saying that's not a fact.
So that's my whole point
Nobody,
of contention.
that's not a fact.
Saying
My
this.
problem with you, see, listen, my problem, if you say that not everybody knows Nigeria, facts. Not everybody knows
Not
Nigeria.
everybody also knows Nollywood.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts. Not everybody knows Nollywood. Not
Yes.
everybody knows Nigeria. But where I'm going to have a problem with you is where you say that, oh, people will watch Nollywood films, and when they watch Nollywood films, that automatically they will just, credit.
Please.
Nope.
You need to go and stay with
No,
around
impossible.
people.
No,
You need to have
impossible.
conversations with
Let me
these
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Do you understand?
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Because you're
Bro,
in Africa, you
bro,
know.
bro, let me tell
That
you.
is because you're in Africa, you
No,
know.
don't do
You
that.
know.
Don't. I do. I've met white people.
That
Excuse
know
me.
about
I've met white people that when they started watching movies from Africa, like you can see, there's what we do in Nigerian movies, incorporation of languages, and you would literally say, "Wait, hold up. Will you hold on? Let me finish. Don't be cutting me half, Nancy. I don't like you. Don't cut me again."
Grew up transcriptions in Igbo.
Nancy,
Transcriptions or software and London were transcriptions. Go back to Isakaba, where they egg of life, where there was also translation.
Okay.
They weren't back then.
Okay, great. Once again, I stand on my facts and I stand on what I believe in and what I have seen over the years. That has always been Hollywood. There are people that, if you say that, it's maybe 1 out of 1,000 that will watch a Nollywood film and say it's South African. That person is dumb and don't have sense. Yeah.
That's not that person's reality.
Yeah.
It is now our job to
You should.
educate.
I'm not
Or the
educating you.
person
I'm not
will
going to
go-
educate you
the person
on my.
will go
No, I will not do
and
that.
figure
You
it
guys, you did
out.
not come here to. You did not educate me on your own
the
Hollywood.
person
I'm not
go
going
and
to do
figure
that.
it out. That's
Anybody,
fine.
it's probably one out of a movie. You see South African movies since when? Like since when? Personally, I have seen South African movies. I've experienced South African movies, right? I've seen them like maybe from like 2000 and when I started really being interested in movies, like maybe it's from like maybe 2010, you know, or 2011-ish, you know, seen South African movies. But ask an average South African about Juju. Wait. Cassette or a disc to watch. Anybody's going to go to a shop and ask for a movie, a Nigerian movie. Will not go there and ask for a Nigerian movie thinking it's a South African movie. You're asking for a Nigerian movie because you know it's a Nigerian movie and that's what you want. You're asking for it. If you watch by chance, watch an African movie by chance, and you know, as you're watching it by chance, bro, one of the first questions is like, oh, where's this movie from? And the person will probably be like, oh, you know, the person who's watching it definitely has a knowledge of it.
How do you know?
Facts.
All these things are.
Let me tell you why I know. Let me tell you how I know.
Grandparents.
Because Nancy, if I'm American, I come to your house, you play a Nigerian movie, and I ask you, oh my God, where's this movie from? And you tell me Nigerian, I'll definitely know it's Nigerian. It's impossible that you, as a house owner, you have a movie that you are watching, that you love, and oh, it's already 11. Oh my God, we have to go. You're watching, and as you're watching, it's already like you will now tell, bro. Like, let's be for real, for real.
Let's just.
Let's be for.
I'm
We
just-
continue on Tuesday morning
we'll
at 9
continue.
a.m.
But ladies and
Gotta bring
gentlemen,
your
with
facts
that-
because
no,
me, I'll
don't
go
worry.
to gather my facts.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, so ladies
check
and gentlemen,
check your.
we have to, yeah, I know why he's buzzing me. We have to go. We have a show premiering right now at 11.
Yeah.
It's called The Living Room Section by Ife Macro.
Yes.
It's a music reality show that an amazing producer for artists who want to come and showcase. This is coming up. This is your side.
Ishi, ishi.